hold on, let's start this up, and then we'll get going, and then we'll see what we can do today. Alright, hi, my name is Servando Dominguez, and I am a personal trainer in the San Fernando Valley. Wait, what side am I on? East, west?
I don't know. See, you're overcomplicating it. Don't think about all that stuff. Just go with the natural flow.
Well, I am in the San Fernando Valley.
You work out of Tarzana and surrounding areas.
Okay.
Right?
Fair enough. Okay. And you are?
And I'm AJ. I train primarily out of Burbank, but I also service the Greater Valley.
Yeah, but who's the best trainer? That is what people want to know. Who is the best trainer in the San Fernando Valley area?
Me.
No, it's me.
It's clearly me.
Alright, let's not get into something ridiculous because everybody knows that it's me. But anyways, so today we're gonna be talking a lot of stuff. You're supposed to look at the camera for the audience, right? Right. And we're gonna be creating a podcast. And if you guys stick around and listen to it, you guys will definitely learn something, or at least you guys will wake up into what really you guys have to do.
Or I'll just hear a bunch of bullshit from two guys who are trainers.
Who are just happen to meet at a kitchen in a Friday afternoon. Yeah. Absolutely nothing better to do but sit down and talk shit. That's pretty much it. That will pretty much sum it up, man. Alright. So, you want to start with what? What do you want to start talking about, man?
How about some commonly asked questions by clients?
Definitely.
What's the best way to get a six-pack? It's a question that clients ask all the time. And
not only clients, though.
Just people in general. People in general, it's always, what can I do to get a six-pack? What can I do to lose fat from my belly?
Right. And then when they stop you, it's like they're actually expecting a simple answer.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, just tell me what to do, man. Do I need to do crunches? How many? 100?
Yeah, like it's just that easy, just like the infomercials that tell you all you have to do is do this routine for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, and you're going to have six-pack abs. Right. That's bullshit. If it was that easy, everybody would have a six-pack.
Do you remember that little electron things that people put in their abs and shock you?
Yeah.
Now imagine.
So stupid.
The latest thing I saw was this metal thing that pushes you against your stomach, and it will permanently make it seem like you have a six-pack because the skin will be pushed in.
Awesome.
Right? Now imagine that. I mean, that is definitely an easy way to get a six-pack.
No, this question is so dumb. There's no right answer. Basically, to get a six-pack, you have to be in incredible shape. You have to have low body percent fat, and you have to have a good, established lean muscle mass base. If you're not eating right and you're not working out, there's no way you're ever going to have a six-pack, and there's no way you're going to achieve it quickly. I hate this question, because most people asking you that are so far from getting a six-pack, they shouldn't even be asking you that. They should be asking you, what can I do to lose weight faster?
Right, there you go. And I completely agree with that, because if they ask that question, like you said, they're nowhere near. If they're actually near it, then they can see it, and then they don't have to ask the question.
Right.
All they do is I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. I gotta keep the cardio up. I gotta keep eating clean, and they see how it's growing.
Right. Basically, for what it comes down to is men, you have to get down to around 12-11% body percent. Let 12 or 11% body fat before you start even seeing your abs come in, and you're still not gonna have a six-pack at that point.
Right.
And for women, it's around 16%. That's before you start getting the nice lines on the sides of your stomach. And really, having a six-pack for most people, it's obtainable, but it's something it's a very long-term goal. It took me years to get my first six-pack. Like I had something I had to work for years to get.
What do you mean? You didn't have to do like crunches every day in the morning and at night and
No,
sit-ups and all that crap, dude?
I'm not one of those genetic, like every once in a while you'll see those people in the gym that just have an amazing six-pack. And you're like, wow, what did they do to get it?
Yeah,
most of the time it's just they were just born. They're just genetically lucky that they were lean and they can eat pretty much whatever they want and still walk around with a nice stomach. There's very few people that actually had to put in lots of work and time to get that six-pack, because most of them aren't willing to do it. People are lazy.
Right, and that's where that question comes from, because people see this guys or girls that have the six-pack, and what are they doing? They're doing simple exercises for the stomach, right? Like knee lifts. They're just going and they're like, oh, that's what I gotta do to get a six-pack. That's where the mentality comes that, okay, I need to do one thing, work my stomach, and then I get the six-pack. there's been countless times where people are like, oh, I want to work on my stomach. Then don't work on your stomach.
Yeah.
You know, you can't expect to reduce your body fat.
You can't spot reduce. You can't
Exactly.
just train one area and lose fat from that one area. That's not how it works.
Right.
You have to eat right. You have to train your whole body. And honestly, you don't have to do one crunch, one sit-up ever to get a six-pack. All that's doing is strengthening your core. It's not helping bring out your abs. Your abs are something that you already have. It's a part of your muscular, skeletal system. Everybody already has an abdomen. Everybody has a six-pack. It's just under fat. Your goal should be to get rid of that fat.
Right, exactly. One of the main things that I always tell people is like, okay, if you really want to reduce the body fat that's in your stomach, you need to be spending time into the biggest muscle groups that you have in your body. Your thighs, your glutes, those are the biggest ones. Your upper body.
Yeah.
Use that more, and then you'll be able to start reducing the body fat in your stomach. You don't have to do crunches, planks, sit-ups, all this stuff. Like AJ said, exactly what you're doing with that is to strengthen your core so you can do more of everything else. More squats, more push-ups. That's how it works.
So you have better stability, better strength, but it's not going to ever get you a six-pack doing those things alone.
Right.
All those things you see on those late night commercials, trying to sell you some ab belt, trying to sell you some ab workout for 30 minutes on a DVD, none of that stuff will ever work. It's all bullshit. The truth is you just need to eat correctly, work the larger muscle groups like Servando said, your legs, your back, because those are going to make you the most, those are going to help you burn the most fat effectively because they require more calories to be in use.
Yeah, they're the biggest consumers of calories, and they're the biggest burners of those calories, obviously, because it's the same thing. But please, please don't go asking a trainer, how can I get a six-pack? Because if they try to give you an answer, you should already know that it's bullshit. There's no way that one exercise alone will be able to give you that six-pack.
Yeah, if a trainer ever tells you he can get you a six-pack, even in like a short amount of time, and you have a bunch of fat on your belly, he's lying to you. He's just trying to get your money. He doesn't really care about your goals.
Yeah, and not just because you see a trainer with a six-pack mean that
he knows how to do it either.
Exactly, that's another big one. It's like AJ said, maybe he was an athlete in high school, he's just stayed in shape, he starts lifting, and he maintains because he's been doing it for so many years now.
It's not even that. It's just like the kids you see. You go to a beach and you'll see kids out on the beach. You'll see like the little chubby fat kids, and you'll see the kids, there's rare kids out there that have a six-pack just running around on the beach. Some people are just genetically gifted and they're born with an abdomen. They're born with a six-pack, and those people just stay lean throughout their whole life. It's harder for them to gain weight than it is for other people. Like most people tend to just put on tons of weight and fat, especially if we have a poor diet. Where there are those rare people that can eat pretty much whatever they want and still always have a six-pack up until later in life.
Right, and you know what? My wife, actually, she has those two lines of the abdomen all the time. And she doesn't work out, or at least she doesn't work out as hard as other women work out to have those lines, but she just has them. She's always had them. And as far as I know, she's always going to have that shape of her stomach where it makes it seem like she's about to get a six-pack. But like AJ said, sometimes it's pure genetics. It's just how the body looks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right, so please don't go asking, how can I get a six-pack? The better question will be like, how can I get in better shape? What can I do today to start working in my fitness?
What can I do to start working towards getting six-pack? What can I do to start losing weight right now to get in better physical shape? You know, those would be better questions, but not what can I do to get a six-pack. Like, don't ask for specific exercises to get you a six-pack because there's none. The answer is proper nutrition and working out larger muscle groups.
Right, exactly. You know, and see, that's one thing that you should never do at the gym. Is approach the trainer and say, you know, what can I do to get a six-pack? You know, that's one of the big things that you should never do, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's just a dumb question. So it's just, most trainers, if they're going to give you an answer or pretend like they have a solution to your problem, it's bullshit. For the most part, it's just a dumb question. And if you ask me that personally, I'm just going to look at you like you're an idiot.
If you ask me that question, I won't answer what AJ say. I would actually be like, well, you know, let me tell you a little story.
I'm not that nice.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely not that nice. I am nicer. As a matter of fact, I am the nicest trainer in the San Fernando Valley.
And I'm the most honest trainer in the San Fernando Valley.
I can still be honest and be nice. But now.